Hey everybody, Jack Battle again. I want to take a couple of minutes and try to explain why VoiParty works and why it works for everybody. When the federal government broke up AT&T into the regional bells, it made a situation where if you live in, AT&T is the biggest right now, it has about 36% of the country, roughly. If you live in an AT&T or Southwestern Bell or Verizon area and you make a call to me out here in Montana, Qwest is the regional provider, but I even have a local telephone company. But let's use AT&T and Qwest. You make a call to me, AT&T can't deliver that call to me. They have to go across other people's lines and ultimately land in a Qwest phone office, and they have to make my phone ring. Now, when Verizon initiates the call and it comes into the Qwest lines, they pay Qwest for the use of that line and to make it land on my phone. If I make the call to you, Qwest pays Verizon or pays AT&T. At the end of the month, they square up. Literally billions of dollars changes hands on that. That exchange is called inter-exchange carriers. Now, there's about 90,000 of those who are all vying for a little teeny piece of the long-distance market of phone calls going back and forth. But it raises a problem for the phone company because here's AT&T and you're making a phone call. They want it to go the cheapest way they can get it. So the industry's developed some software called least cost routing software. It automatically searches, kind of like when you go to Travelocity, it searches and finds the cheapest flight or the cheapest car rental. This software for them finds the cheapest way for them to make that call. And of those 90,000, they're all doing the same thing of just trying to buy and resell lines at a little bit cheaper than everybody else. Now, we also know that VoIP is a cheaper way to carry calls than traditionally over all the lines because when it's digital, it takes up less space, less bandwidth. So, but the problem that companies like Vonage still have is they have to deliver the call. They can't make your phone ring. They can get the call to the phone company cheaply, but they can't end the phone call. So here's where VoiParty comes in. I buy a box, $230. I hook that box to the internet so that when you make your call to Lewistown, Montana, that call can go over the internet. But instead of landing in the local phone company and having them dial the phone to complete the call, it stays in my box. I've already got a phone. I can call all the numbers in Lewistown. So you call, it zips the least expensive way it can get, which is VoiParty. And when it gets to Lewistown, it goes into my box and makes that call and completes that, and you use my local phone company. VoiParty is equipped already to handle 15 billion minutes a month. That's a lot of traffic that they can handle. So the reason this works and the reason that this works so well is that everybody wins. You win because you don't have to change anything. You don't have to change your phone, change your service, change your long distance, change your carrier. You don't do anything differently. You don't have to go find customers. They're already there. It's tapping into a multi-billion-dollar traffic exchange market that's already there. AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, the long-distance carriers win because their bill is lower. It's looking for the least cost. They aren't going to complain when it costs them a penny a minute instead of 5 cents a minute. So the long distance company wins, the local company wins, people in Lewistown win. Everybody wins with that, and that's why it works, and that's why it's such an incredible opportunity at this early point in time in it. So hopefully that kind of explained it a little bit. It's not a phone company. It's not change your long distance. Just get away from that and understand that what it's doing is saving everybody money and being completely invisible. Nobody has to change anything. Hopefully that helps. If it did, you'll probably be more interested. If it didn't, you probably won't. But either way, it's fine. See you and have a great day.